What is going on today, guys? Welcome back to the channel. The day is finally here. We are finally installing the downpipe on my Mini. This downpipe arrived so long ago, like it's been here for like 3 weeks. I just haven't had the time to install it. And now finally, we're gonna do it. Here it is, the Racing Dynamics F56 Decat. You can see, there's no cat right here. Straight through. I just want to start this by saying I'm sorry to my neighbors, because yeah, my car's about to get really loud really fast. Enjoy what is probably one of the last valves open cold starts I'll be able to do in the neighborhood. Like that's not that bad, but it's gonna get so much louder. So part of putting on a downpipe involves getting underneath the car. Most of it can be done from on top, but there is a thing you need to fasten underneath the car. But also being underneath the car is slightly sketchy because obviously you don't want to be underneath the car. So I'm gonna see is if the wheel ramps get it high enough or if I have to use the jack stands. Well, it looks like we're doing jack stands because that jack is all the way up and the ramp, yeah, that won't fit. So we're doing jack stands, which means I now have to drop this, go get my wood, oh, this is gonna be fun. Actually, you know what, now that I think about it, it might be best to leave jacking the car up till the very end, because I have to be working back here in this part of the engine. So yeah, we're gonna do that last. But yeah, we gotta open up the engine. So to replace the cats, you have to get in back here, all the way back underneath all this, which involves removing this piece up here, some of the battery stuff, all the stuff down in here. It's a process. It's gonna take me a little while. All right, so I went and watched another video just to make sure I have everything. You have to take off this, some stuff back in there. The engine is still warm, that's not nice. This up here, which involves removing the wiper blades, which is why I've masked those off so that I put them back in right. Engine cover can come off since I don't need that right now. There are things back there I need to get. I gotta get this off. I have to get this out. Yeah, engine's warm. I have to take these out. Yeah, it's a process, like I said. First things first, I'm gonna start easy. We're gonna remove the wiper blades and the back trim piece. All right, the wiper blades took a little bit more work than I was anticipating, but I literally just used a hammer and hit it and it came off. So next, I'm gonna take this off because, yep, chuck that there. I gotta take off that back piece, that's all you gotta do. So these are 10 mils, I'm gonna take those 3, and then I think the rest is just pull. This comes off, or no, yeah, this comes off in a weird way, I gotta figure that out. Okay, something I noticed, these little, I don't know even what you call them, you use a flathead, you turn them 90 degrees so the arrow is pointing up instead of sideways like that. Take a flathead and you just go, boop, easy. That's off. I now think I have to remove this. I'm pretty sure. I will double check. But I think it's this. I know this comes out. What else comes out? I don't know. The internet will tell me. Alright, the internet has told me that the next step... Wow, that is a big cloud. Anyways, the internet has told me that the next step is to remove those T30s down in there. Right there. I'll link the video that I am watching, both of them, in the comments below in case if you need additional help. But yeah. I hope y'all are enjoying the video. If you are, please make sure you like and subscribe. It really helps out the channel. Now let's get back into it. So they're T30, which is going to be down there, and I need a huge extender. Double extender. Anyways, for getting these, what you have to do is basically go in there, and you can't pull them out all the way. You see how it pops right there? It's a good thing. Okay, something that the internet didn't tell me about. That. You need to remove this. I have no clue what that is. I will figure it out and let you know. I did remove this off to the side. It's that piece right there. It's an 8 mil that goes in right here, and then just 2 little, I guess, thumb pull screws. You'll see what they are. You use a flathead to get them out. This, I want to say it's like a T20. That's stupidly small. I'll figure it out. We got it out. We get it done. I took off the battery cover. This clips on over... How does this go in the engine? That clipped on over here, like that. That piece obviously was right there. And there is a little wiring harness right here that clips in right there. And we took that out too. Okay, we're removing the intake piping. I really wish I could replace this with a hard pipe, but I didn't buy one yet. To do that, you have to remove this clamp, another clamp way up underneath there, this sensor, and another sensor on the underside. When I take it out, I'll show you where they're located. Okay, so what I've discovered in here, mine was attached with a T30. Whoa, almost dropped my camera. Mine was attached with a T30 right here into this section. This sensor is a pinch and pull, and you want to remove this sensor up here. Also has a second sensor underneath, and I have no clue how you get that wiring down there out. That was actually way more difficult than it had any right to be. So this comes off. It's another one of the pinch ones, except for it was really stiff. Whatever was on there, I'm pretty sure I wound up just breaking off. It was that piece of wire dangling right there. This sensor that goes in the back is the same as every other type of sensor. I unplugged that one to get to this one. And yeah, that's it. All right, we're back again. So to get in here, this is the heat shield part. This is the fun part. What you're doing is removing those, which means you have to remove some of this crap. Come on now. Okay, I guess that's out of the way enough. I should have put on my glove. You need your O2 sensor socket. I've already started working on that one. It was a little bit of a pain, but it started to come out. The internet suggests potentially removing these if they're gonna be in the way. Just these two. I don't think you need this one off. They're color coded, so you can't mess it up. Black back, blue front. And then to remove the heat shield, you have these. Those are 6mm bolts. They are so small. Okay, I gotta work with the garage door closed a little bit because, oh, I kicked the WD-40. You can see out there, that tree is going a little crazy. So, I'm working with the garage door closed. We were able to get the O2 sensor out. It was super stuck. We had to use the WD-40 that I kicked and a hammer to get it out. But now that it's out, I just got to get the heat shield out. The heat shield is held in with these 6mm things, like I said, and I don't know how many there are. So I'm gonna take that out. Okay, it turns out there are 8 sockets, or 8, ow, fuck. That hurt. There's 8 nuts you have to get off. Those 3 down there, 1 right there, up there somewhere. There's 1 right there, and then like 1 up underneath somewhere in there. These are not 6mm. Do not use a 6mm. They are Torx security bolts. Let me zoom in. They are Torx security bolts, and they are 1/4 inch. The 1/4 inch fits perfectly over these. I stripped one out. I don't know what to do now. I'm gonna figure out how to get that one out because that's stuck now. All right, I just want to show you all where I'm at. I have every single screw. You only need to do 2 of those down there. You don't need to do the one on the far left, I think, yeah. If it wasn't for that one, I'd be to the cat right now. Because I did these 2 up here, 1 down there on the side, and that one. So I gotta figure out if I can liquefy that. Because if I can liquefy it, it works. Because it's completely stripped right now. So I have no clue what to do. We're hammering the 7/32. So we're hammering the 7/32 onto the 1/4 inch because it's such a soft metal. And we're gonna see if this works. I mean, it doesn't matter because we're gonna extract it anyway. What?
Got it.
Got it? Is it?
Or is it just rounded off completely? There you go.
Well, I want to see this. Oh, yeah, that's smooth.
You got a 7/32 bolt now.
That's smooth. That sucked. Okay, getting this out, these are 2 pieces. It looks like a bolt. The way they go on is, okay, I can't describe this with one hand, but they do that. So that's how it goes on. So if you pull it out and up like that, and then pull it out, it'll make it a lot easier to remove. A lot easier. And here we are, ladies and gentlemen. We are on to pulling out the cat itself. To remove the cat, it is a bolt on a clamp right in there where, oh, you can't see that. This bolt right here. There are 2 bolts up in there where my fingers are. You see I'm pinching them. You can't see the bolts. There's 2 bolts right there. And then there's 1 bolt underneath. So I'm gonna loosen those ones on top, if not take them off completely. Lift the car, get the 2 underneath, or the 1 underneath. Pull the cat out from the top, or maybe from the back, I don't know. Pull the cat out somehow, put the new one in, and then undo everything. I might keep the heat shield out because I don't think I need it. We'll see. Okay, those are all 13mm bolts. They all came out super easy. That one's out. Those 2 down in there, you can't see them, they're out. Those 2 silver ones right there. Oh, I'm tired. Now we get to go underneath the car. So I'm gonna jack it up, put that underneath, Let's go. Okay, I've got it up as high as I can get it so I have as much room as possible. I've got the tire chalked over there. We're gonna give it a push test. Yeah, that's not going anywhere. Good. Now I get to go underneath it. Update. The cat is mostly out. We are having an issue with right there. You see that piece of silver there? That thing. We're having trouble getting the mount out of that because it's shaped like that so that it doesn't pull itself out naturally. The issue is now when we're trying to pull it out, it doesn't want to come out. So I've asked my guy who's done this before what he did to deal with those, and I'm waiting for a response. Hey, we got it out, we got it out. My dad was the one who figured that out by using pliers. Yeah, those things are just so wedged on there. This one, the Racing Dynamics, is literally like maybe a third the weight of the standard one. It's insane. But now the new project is to feed that one back in, wedge it in. But before I do that, I have to take this off, put this clamp on, put that on, clamp this down, clamp this onto this with that piece actually part of it, and then we get to reattach it. Never mind. This gets attached down there first, and then this gets attached to it because it makes life a lot easier. Okay, quick update. That's on. That took way more effort than it should. We now get to put the downpipe in from the top, which is gonna be fun. I've taken out this little plug for the second O2 sensor because that's gonna be impossible to do once it's in there. Let's do this. There we go. That took way too much effort, but now we have no cat in the car. That's awesome. I'm gonna drop the car back down on the ground and then we're gonna put everything back on, but it's gonna be a lot easier to do it when the car is on the ground. Okay, so we've been running into issues with the positioning of the O2 sensor holes on the Racing Dynamics downpipe. And so we had to literally rip a hole in the heat shield, and this one we just can't get a good angle on. Screw it, Sawzall. Intake is back on. Now it is the heat shielding for the top of the intake. And then basically we're almost done actually. Check it out, we're done. We're done. Here comes the first valves open cold start. As it's getting dark and I'm ready to piss off my neighbors. Let's do it.
Well, basically sound like a Harley.
Yeah. But it's me.
So it's engine small now.
Ouch. Ouch. Anyway, here we go. The first cold start. We're gonna do the valves open just for once. That's on cold start. That's not terrible. This isn't what I wanted to do to your car. There you go. See, it's cooling down. Now it's... Ooh, that smells sweet. No, it's fine. See? After cold start, it's fine. Can we open? That's so cool. Come on, that's awesome.
So what happens when you rev it up a little bit?
We'll let it warm up. All right, we came out to a place that's secluded, mostly, because I want to show off the exhaust. And I'd say about 50 to 60% of the reason why I bought this exhaust is because it can shoot flames. So we're gonna see if I can shoot flames. All right, we're gonna start it just doing a valves open warm start. That is significantly louder. Wow. That sounds like gunshots, like legitimately. That's insane. Sadly, no hints of flames. I think it's because I found that secondary cat and that's taken out anything that might cause a flame. So that might get deleted too soon. But anyways, I hope you all enjoyed the video. If you did, please make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and until next time, goodbye.